What's going on, guys? Aero here, and welcome back to another video. Now in today's video, I want to talk to you guys more about Xenoblade Chronicles 3, as we might finally have some information about potentially what one of the coolest aspects and kind of a really big important story detail for this game could be like. Now technically this is still information that hasn't been officially revealed yet from Nintendo, so if you don't want to see like potential spoilers for this game and what it could be like and how the story could go, I would recommend that you click off this video now, but if you are interested, you can stay tuned and we'll talk about it. So from all the information that we've learned so far about Xenoblade 3, one of the most interesting things that we've seen so far is this very particular symbol that we see a lot in terms of Xenoblade 3 marketing and in terms of a lot of the stuff that we see in trailers and a lot of the stuff that happens to do with the game itself. I mean, this symbol is straight up a part of Xenoblade 3's logo. If we take a look at the Xenoblade 3 logo and then zoom into the number 3 here, we can see that this symbol is like embedded right into the logo itself. So clearly this symbol is going to have a very important role inside of Xenoblade 3, but Nintendo hasn't officially talked about anything with it yet. We don't really know what the true meaning of the symbol is and why it does exist. However, through some information that we've learned about Xenoblade 3 from other places, as well as taking a look at cutscenes and things that have been officially revealed, we can kind of get an idea for what this symbol could be, and it might look like that this symbol could be hiding a pretty dark secret. Now, I do feel bad about this person who went out and got a tattoo of the symbol before we even learned anything about it, because it's not looking like the symbol is going to mean a lot of good stuff, and I'll get into why I think that. So the first thing that I feel like we should talk about is how this symbol appears on all of the main characters inside of Xenoblade 3, and this was something that we've noticed like right away from the very first trailer that revealed the game. And so if we take a look at Noah right here, we can see that this symbol appears on the back of his hand. For Lance, it appears on his chin, and then for Uni, it appears on her chest. Now at first, when this was discovered, a lot of people thought that this symbol only appeared on the Kiev's characters because it's very easy to find this symbol on the official artwork for the Kiev's characters, but we don't really see the symbol anywhere on the artwork for the Agnes characters. However, from the second trailer, we can see that this is false, and even the Agnes characters do have the symbol, as we can clearly see Taion here has it on his hand. And it looks like that other significant characters within Xenoblade 3 are also going to have this symbol, as if we take a look at Ethel here from the trailer, we can see that this symbol also appears on her chest, so it is kind of interesting how this symbol is appearing on a lot of characters and not just the main cast. So now to truly understand what the meaning of this symbol could be, we're going to need to take a look at some information that I think leaked about Xenoblade 3 from GameStop, as they accidentally might have uploaded some other information about the game that we're not supposed to know yet because this hasn't been talked about officially from Nintendo. However, it was on GameStop and it's about the game, so it's definitely real information, and it kind of gives you an idea for what the game is going to be like in terms of its story. And so if we take a look at the information right here, it says, "Live to fight and fight to live in a warring world with a dark secret. Every minute counts for the soldiers of Ionios who are given a mere 10 years to live and fight. Join Noah and Mio, members of the two opposing nations at the center of this conflict, on a heartfelt journey to end the cycle of violence. A group of 6 characters from these nations join together to awaken the colonies of Ionios to the underlying threat that both nations face. Traverse massive, fantastical sci-fi landscapes as you expose the true enemy pulling the strings behind the conflicts." Now, a majority of this information was already given from Nintendo, and we can see kind of a very similar description on their website, but the very important thing is literally the first sentence where it says, "Every minute counts for the soldiers of Ionios who are given a mere 10 years to live and fight." So this is kind of making it seem like every single soldier is basically only going to have 10 years to live inside of the world of Ionios, and that is something that's going to be very crucial, I'm sure, to the story of this game, because if everybody pretty much just has kind of a set amount of time that they can live for, it's really kind of a crazy dark secret that this world hides, and I think that this is going to be a very important part of this game. Another really important part about this symbol is actually the color that the symbol appears in. And in order to understand this, we're going to take a look at my favorite Xenoblade 3 character so far, Ethel, and take a look at why this symbol could actually hide a really dark secret. Now, in the second trailer for the game, we get introduced to the character Ethel, and if we take a look at Ethel, we can clearly see that this symbol does appear on her chest, but if we take a look at the color, it's all darkened and grayed out, as we can see from the trailer. Now maybe some of you are unaware of this, but Nintendo actually released a brand new cutscene which features young Ethel, and we do learn about from the second trailer that Ethel actually helped young Noah in his childhood, but we actually get to see a cutscene of this where it looks like the Agnes forces were attacking the Kiev's colony, and Noah was still a child back then, but we can actually see this cutscene here of young Ethel coming to save the day and saving all of the people. Now what's very interesting about this cutscene is if we take a look at the tattoo on Ethel's chest here, we can see the color of it is completely red. Now this is very interesting because of course when we see Ethel as a mommy, she has it all gray, but when she's young, she has it red. So it kind of makes you think that if these characters do actually have 10 years to live, maybe this tattoo is going to indicate how much time you have left. And honestly, that would be such a dark premise to just take a look at the tattoo on every character and get an idea for how much time they have left to live. It's honestly really crazy, and it really kind of makes a lot of sense now because if we take a look at Tyon here, we can see there's a little bit of red on his tattoo, but it's also very grayed out. But if we take a look at Mio right here, we can see that the tattoo is pretty much just entirely gray for Mio, and Mio does happen to be the only character who's older than the entire cast. So now the main question is just who's in charge of these tattoos. Clearly characters from both sides need to have them. We've seen them on Kiev's characters, and we've also seen them on Agnes' characters. Who's like the higher up who manages these tattoos and who makes all these characters have to get them? Is that like the true enemy that this game has kind of been hinting at? Is it going to have some type of significance to who really is kind of pulling these strings and making all these conflicts happen between the nations? That's really where it gets very interesting. Now, I'm sure we're definitely going to get some more information about stuff like this down the line. It looks to be a very important part about how the story is set up for Xenoblade 3, so I'm sure that eventually in due time Nintendo is going to have to reveal it and kind of set up for what this game is going to be like, but through the information that we've learned so far and just seeing the stuff in the cutscenes, it kind of has like softly confirmed what we've kind of been thinking about and what these symbols could be and really the kind of whole reasoning behind them. But yeah, there you go guys, that is going to do it for the speculating and theorizing of the true meaning of this symbol in Xenoblade 3. If you guys enjoyed this video, then definitely be sure to click that like button and also comment down below and let me know what you guys think of this. Do you guys have any theories of your own for this symbol? Do you guys agree with what I'm kind of saying? Definitely be sure to comment down below and let me know. If you're new to this channel, then please be sure to subscribe. I'm definitely going to have some more Xenoblade content in the future, so definitely be sure to subscribe so you don't miss out on that. Click on that bell to become a part of the notification squad. Go follow me on Twitter at Aero so you can be featured in videos, and also join my Discord server as well. We've got a bunch of people in there who are always talking about Pokemon and Smash Bros and Nintendo, so definitely be sure to join that. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Thank you so much for watching.